the program they watch now, UDUOTA, with the original from Independent Television, Edo State, Nigeria. UDUOTA means the heart of the matter. Happy independence to all of now. My name is Mark Ololo, and today too we'll look at issues that are around this independence. What are the gains? And again, what are the pains? I know say a lot of people, they always look at the pain, oh, the insecurity, this is one, economy, this and that. Have we gained anything so far? Because of this one, we'll go carry people see their head, they bought for book matter, when they really follow the history of this country. So also they follow us, they talk, make all of us look at together the pains and the gains as we mark our 61st independence. Tony Era, now one renowned journalist and at the same time human rights activist, all the way from Abuja, and we will carry a say yes, so he will come talk this evening concerning that. Okay, Tony Era, good evening.
Good evening, viewers. Now what don't know?
You don't take small.
Not be small thing.
For the last time we take out, you know.
That's what it be now.
Okay, how Abuja?
Abuja day as it day. Abuja day as it day.
It is show for your body.
We can show place where even the bed of the air, they know the seafood chop.
All right, we never start from that one yet. HI remain a renowned academician, and at the same time, the person who say they teach children and they also mentor children. HI, good evening.
I greet you, Apollo. My people will ask, I greet you now.
The way Tony Era put it, the hot, I make us start from you. Because we like say you, the way put it, the hot, I make us start from you. Nigeria, they do 61st, they mark 61st independence anniversary today. At least, you, the person who say you don't decide a book. Would it be some of the gains we will not get from inside this country?
Well, if we they look Nigeria at 61, now they look where it starts, this journey of 61 years, when it starts and how it comes to day. Nigerian history alone where I'm not sure say this program will feel accommodate where will they discuss how Nigeria take come into existence. However, it's still good make our people for house, make them know where would they come from and how the things be. I think the question where you are now, the gain. Yes. Before we talk of the gain, we'll say what are the pains and where we from they come. The story of Nigeria alone, like I talked just now around 1100 BC now it starts. So now that time when the European come Africa, all of them they scramble, and the first group will come Nigeria now the Portuguese. Later the British come join. Later Britain come just say now then come get Nigeria. So whether they call Nigeria, so no, it was not Nigeria then. Now protectorate here, north, south, like that, until around 1914 where they joined them. So they come, they carry them, they go until Britain come sit down with the bar, say now they get them. They will come, they struggle. They come from Europe, from UK, come they administer Nigeria through the Queen. So around 1954, when the thing come they work out small, Nigerians come they go school small. About 5% of the population now come they educated. Then the few people where they educated can't see what they don't see for Europe. Say they're not supposed to just they under these people for nothing. What did they even do? What they can't make these people feel say now then get us? What they can't make us? They serve them as then they do. So this agitation can't start. Everybody can't the boys somehow say we will come on. So between 1954 and 1960, the thing come ripe well. Then they can say they will agree in 1960, say made Nigeria, they determine their own government, how they want to country they run. But they don't live completely, they still live on like that for about 3 years before Nigeria can become republic. Then they can make Azikiwe, who was a Governor General, can become the president then. But it can't still they serve the Queen from there still they administer until they can come around 1966. The military can say no, they want to come back, they want to come inside, they will come overthrow. From there now chain of overthrow. Now the gains. When the British left, they leave us to determine how we want to do ourselves. And I we still dey till today. So when we look what Nigeria don't gain, to me, now political gain, we don't get really get. We don't get economic gain. Nigeria get political gain. Say they are not able to determine their kind of government and administration. Between 1999 and today now, about 22 years. And during that period, military never interrupt. Now, I mean, they call it interruption. The military will call it intervention. So there's nothing they will say they want to intervene. They go, now then they interrupt the flow since from 1966 to 1967. They come, our president now, Buhari, they come, Babacha, all of them. But it can't stay stable from 1999 as Obasanjo come after Abdul Salam don't hand over to them. Between that time and now, I would say it can't stay almost stable. So Nigeria don't experience what I would feel call political stability. As far as I know, Nigeria has gained that. For example, in Nigeria today, if any military officer come up to say, fellow Nigerian and women, now maybe this, now maybe that, everybody will say, where is that one coming from? Are you coming from Guinea? Only for Guinea, I will feel they hear martial music now say they don't overthrow. So in Nigeria today, we know if we see any overthrow. And so that one a political gain where we don't get. The houses, National Assembly, it don't do. States don't they determine their own. Just like it be around 1967 when they see this regional government, where they before that time, before Gowon come change them to 12 states. So those regions were able to determine how they will govern their areas. Now, so it's be today now for the 36 states, you will see say governor will say in a chief executive. The implication of that be say the enclave or the space when they call states, it dey under the control of the governor. And so now so it be around the country for 36. So nobody they interrupt. You can even say president not they interrupt. Now interruption as they call them, not intervention. You know what interrupt? Governors are free to exercise their powers in those states. And so every state they move at its own pace. And so now again, now we will call that. Then power comes devolve again to local government administration. 734 local government now we get for Nigeria today. And all the local government, I don't know, they supposed to get local government chairman. We go see they function like governors, they function. So we go see the power don't almost they near to the people. And then the people are not able to, they say, determination of self-government. They say now inalienable rights. You know, if we remove them from people. So we are not able to determine our government for now. Political gain, yes. Economic, it is a tall order. Nigeria never to survive economically. This is because from the time when the British come out and now, with the experience hardship more and more and more. By the time when Britain come out, the Naira was an equivalent of the dollar. In fact, higher than the dollar. I posted something recently, receipt when somebody take buy motor. You go see say Nigerian Naira, it can't get the same weight, the same value with dollar that time. But today, as we dey talk so, I think the exchange rate can become $1 to 576 naira. So when you look at it go be like say one day we'll carry a bag of money, go take buy bread. The implication of that for economists where they house and children where they learn book be say Nigeria they experience inflation, and that is a situation in government where more money is purchasing fewer goods. Why it can't be like that? It be like that because one, the exchange rate come poor, and what it make the exchange rate poor be say we now country where they consume waiting we know they produce. So a country that consumes more than it produces, it must always have this kind of problem. They say it will carry more money, go devote more money to the import, and then we know the export. We get our foreign exchange from export. and na so e suppose be. If supposing we dey get goods wey we dey carry go obodo land, then obodo oyibo, from there they go exchange am with their dollars for us, e for dey okay. But now we dey eat wetin we no go even fit produce, and so we are buying more and then enhancing the economies of those nations and deflating our own. That is why you see say we will say Nigeria dey under economic bondage.
Tonya.
What you go say make I talk now?
You get the floor. Go ahead.
Whether we get gain or we not get gain.
Yeah, well, just assess them. Nigeria assess one. Just give us assessments.
Nigeria don't reach 61 years. As me I see am, we not get gain. Na so me I see am. Why I go say we not get gain? Oyinbo talk am, say become me is superior to being. Wetin you be before, although e good say me that they talk am, but wetin you be now, na it be the issue. So me I go start from wetin we be now, take and go back. Because if you come see Nigeria one we dey today, now Nigeria when it come be say everybody they make gidi. Say we dey run, but motion not dey. We just dey run for one place, and sometimes we go even run go back. The person no fit call that kind of progress. Me when you see so, I think you go call me old man. Not be you go call me, But me when you see so, now only 1.5 years. Now I take senior Nigeria independence. So if you want to talk about Nigeria, look my age. Abi, the stage when me I can't dey for life now. If I dey go for outside, you know go say, oh, this man na person where he don't grow, and this man when he don't grow, so now this kind of thing is supposed to do, now this kind of thing is supposed to do. If you can't see me when he don't old now, I go begin to do small children thing for outside. You know go say, oh, would you say this man don't old? Why they behave like this now? Now so Nigeria be. You understand? Like I talk on just now. I say Abuja when me a day. You not be like Abuja before. Why I say not be like Abuja before? If you go Abuja now, Abuja when people they smile before. Me I don't do one theory. Say in the morning, around 7 o'clock, look people when they go work. Some people go they smile. When it don't be 9 o'clock, people go serious because they not see motor. They don't even see money to enter motor. Some not even eat. But when it comes around 10 o'clock, you see anybody for bus stop, that person here, it is red. And if you see say somebody laugh that time, you go know say that person get message when make them they laugh. But when you come see a person they laugh that time, many of them when they laugh around that time, no say they get mental problem. Now economic situation, now they cause them. Now all over the country, and now where person dey, person where he wears shoe, now you know where the shoe they pay him.
Okay, when I usually talk just now,
yes,
make us answer. You talk about because you the person say you don't experience like someone for this country.
Yes.
You talk about see there was a time where dollar, even naira, even past dollar.
Yes.
What did happen?
Now you be the thing when I talk just now. What the person be before? If you not come be that thing, you not go say me go dey talk am. If they talk am, go be like say you not dey cause yourself. Say person don't go back. What it cause am? Although my brother talk am just now say Nigeria don't move up politically. Me I not believe. Because the political movement, now they determine economic movement. Economic political gain, now they determine economic gain. Waiting we know Nigeria to be before. Nigeria na federal state. Where go be say everybody go they work, they make money according to what they do. But now Nigeria when it's supposed to be a federal state, where it's supposed to be a federal country, where state go play their own role, a federal go play their own role, local government go play their own role. Nigeria now, they run unitary system. When you say everything, they come from Abuja. Pin, if governor want buy pin now, he go Abuja. If governor want get salvation, go Abuja. Money when people make from state, government go take on the service state when they lazy. Now so it be. If you want do race in a federal system, if everybody want run, everybody go there one starting line. Everybody go finish at the same time. What is the use? Say they go say, okay, now you sabi run. You stay starting line. You when you sabi run, come say center, and we or they run, they go one finishing point. Now so that they do for federal state. Not until Nigeria come be federal state, where go be say everybody go they work. They receive what in the end. And you not take on the service order. You not take on the service quota system. You not to promote laziness. That time Nigeria go move forward. But the way the current arrangement we get now, in Nigeria not go move forward. You know now say most of the situation we get for Nigeria. We get situation of insecurity. Insecurity by physical security, insecurity of food, insecurity of education, insecurity in so many places. How we go to move forward?
What is this quota system? How this quota system can affect?
How quota system they affect them? Now they tell you now. Bros, if me they work, I not say you lazy, and you go to lazy, and at the end of the day, they will come say make everybody bring what they get. Then everybody share them equally.
No, put time. I had to put it on that. Not just do example. Most people did the work how.
Waiting me I talk. For instance, now, waiting cause agitation that time when we call the year of resource control for Niger Delta. The oil when they come from Niger Delta, our people when they Niger Delta not they get the value.
Okay.
And the money where they come from there, they can go to 7 states when they say they lazy. And how you go and say make those states work when go be say competition come there? Now competition na or the span of life. If you work well, you do competition, things go move. Now when they talk about VAT, okay, not be so. Yeah. Some states they when go be say they go they collect VAT, they will collect them for beer, collect them for this, collect them for this. But some states they when they say will they forbid beer, no, not be beer come our side. But they take money when they collect for VAT, when they collect for beer. That's what they do life. It go say as federal system till they work. Agreement go that day, that a resource control agreement. Out of the money when you make from your state, put some for the federal coffer, for the federal post, make everybody begin to use. Nigeria as it be now, Nigeria is just standing on sand. If rain fall too much for stand, it go sweep the sand come out, it go fall. Make we not just deceive ourselves. Many people dey when you believe say Nigeria is na top of wrong foundation dey, and that be the truth, because the only thing when you go fit make Nigeria move forward, you go restructure the country. Restructure am in so many ways that the country go move forward. Restructure all the things that when it concern how the state, local government and all that go to work together, and they go to share the role when they're supposed to play. Not be say make federal can't take state power, a state can't take local government power. How this go to work? We all now they aware say the federal government when we get today now overbearing federal government. If the federal government overbear state they overbear local government. If you look now in Nigeria now, no local government they work.
But the way governors say they control local government chairman, federal will not control like that.
Now, so they talk now. Local, I mean, what do they call this? Two states now, Rivers and Lagos. They not carry federal government go court. Over VAT. They not carry go court.
Yes.
What will be the decision now? So everything, you get this, what do you call them? I mean, exclusive list That one like power when they for federal hand. Concurrent list. That one are the power when they state hand. Where federal even fix share some. And we have the residual list when local government and all that this year. We support the constitution supposed to define all these things. And the problem what we get now is the constitutional problem. Or how will you now rob Peter to pay Paul? That's what they do want. If you rob Peter to pay Paul, Paul go say I not go work. Because he go expect say every day they go rob Peter, can't take the pay now. So now be the problem we get for this country. This country, the first thing when it go happen, now be restructure. You know they are aware say everywhere in the country. People they agitate say they want to go their own way. And that agitation is normal because they don't want to do things the way what is supposed to do. It will be. One section of the country go be dominate the other section of the country. And person when he say he be leader, he go take all the people free power. That's what they do want. Power must rotate. And so many things they when you go when I they pray make this country not scatter. Because people go scatter. I say they pray.
Yes.
And people go say would they pray make war not dey Nigeria. The one day so war not pass that one. War pass that one. I they ask because for my almost 64 years when I mean more than about 63 years when I been now. I never suffer something like this. So that is why I say if I begin to talk of my back, say the thing when I don't do for back before I come enjoy, and now I come to suffer. It's not good because it goes say as person they old. You go to enjoy. Not be say person don't enjoy before you come to suffer again. We can't life come be this one. The life of Nigeria don't devalue very well. And we all know now say the average lifespan of Nigeria in Nigeria is I think it's about 50 years now. 50 years. Whereas some countries there will be 80 years and all that. What is the cause? Political problem. When the Dabaru economic problem. So without we not solve this thing about constitutional problem, how we can move our people forward? How one section of the country not go want make it dominate the other section of the country? If we not solve all those things, Nigeria will not go move forward. Because I think now that one now be the problem when they in Nigeria. So for 61 independence, me I not celebrate too. I not even tell person say happy independence because what be the happiness when they inside. That's why I see on my brother.
I want to ask one question. I like your line of argument, but the only thing we see, I want to just pick one thing. There is a nepotism. Abi, no, you try to also.
Yes, now.
Maybe all those appointments we say they lopsided.
They lopsided.
But one thing I not can understand. Because most of these things, the government of the day can't create one ministry because you make reference to one of them make reference to our people for Niger Delta.
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
They can't create one area. So okay, no gonna take money, take the development of the area. The Niger Delta was to teach them the money. Now, East-West Road, don't be say they start since almost 20. Is it 2016? I be 2006. I be how many years ago? You still did there. So you say some other people they call comment. They constantly put the thief on the hand. You understand? You know constantly proof.
East-West Road. East-West Road.
Yes.
Na regional road. Not be state road. Not be regional road. Na federal government road. If they not do East-West Road, they not finish am today. That was na federal government hand is still there.
But not be.
Na money when they derive from oil. And not that now they want to do East-West Road. No, East-West Road na federal government concern.
Yes.
As they do Lagos Ibadan Road. Yeah. And they do Abuja Kano Road now. Now so East-West Road still be. Either na federal government concern. If you want to talk about other secondary roads within the state, when they not develop those things, I feel talk about that one. But make it what do they tell you? Not be the federal government supposed to say we don't collect money from them. Not take check money. No, states don't collect money finish. The one that is for government, put them for federal government post for everybody. State go take the lion's share. Now so federal government system be. Now that's what they call a fiscal responsibility. Or cannot be so.
Yes, thank you very much. You don't take the floor for a long time. You do
Yes.
well. Our people for us, you know, say as the program starts, our moderator say, "What are the gains?" Me, I pick one. I said, "We don't get political gain." But we say we don't get economic gain. Then the third one when I want to pick now social gain. Nigerians at 61, we don't gain again in the social sector. And at the social sector, na in schools day, na in churches day, na in armed forces and the rest day. Now I will first of all take school. When Nigeria get independence in 1960 and to up to 65, now 5 universities now in Nigeria. Today, as I talk, so now 170 universities now in and government can approve again this last week 40 additional new universities. What did they do for this university? They said a country that must develop politically, socially, economically must face education and fix education. That is why UNESCO can say the minimum benchmark where any country supposed give education now 26% of its budget now they will give education. But our president talk for the other summit when he go that time say from now on 50% now he go they give to education. We just hope that it will match words with action there. So Nigeria don't develop educationally. In 1960, only about 5% of the population now they literate. Today, 60% now they literate. And so they see they bring out students and others where they come out from university, where they go into the employment. I don't want to say unemployment market. So Nigeria has a pool, a get where it's store rich, where it's full. Say anybody where they want to take at all into any sector, Nigeria get the manpower where they don't process their education. Although somebody can say that pool too now challenge now because over 10 million Nigeria never feel absorb where don't actually complete university. So if you can look in that sector, Nigeria don't try well because schools don't they government can also after 1974 after the Civil War they can establish unity schools 104 say now this one I will bring all the contending regions together say they will feed the go school mix up there. So government gets this vision when they unfold. So they can't give private universities leeway, make them take they establish 79 private universities now in Nigeria today. Even federal university now 43, and then you have state about 48. When you look at, you will say government not even to pull hand inside there again. They don't give private persons opportunity, make them take explore. And at the university, now they bring all this. When they talk of political gain, now from university we will bring up talk of social, talk of economic. Now from there, now it go come out. But one other area where me say Nigeria don't get luck well. Now under social gain, religion. If they try, Nigeria is even exporting religion today. They export.
How do you mean?
Nigeria is exporting religion. Nigerians go to Europe now to establish churches. That's export. And so they also carry their people along and get them established. Very soon they will colonize the religious sector in those economies. And again, they get money from all this. And again, this area is not taxed. So you can say that it is a robust opportunity for Nigeria to also explore. Religion, Nigeria is doing very well, although it is the bane of the Nigerian economy. Educationally, Nigeria is doing well. Now, security. Nigeria has not done so well in this area, especially lately. In the last 6 years under President Muhammadu Buhari, it has not been rosy at all, not good at all. In the northeast, we have the bandits there, they are operating. You have the Boko Haram, you have the insurgents in the North Central, you have the farmers and the herders clashes. You come to the Southwest, you have the agitationists, they call them so. Although me first talking for this program say right to agitate is inalienable, you cannot feel remove, and it's natural for somebody to say, no, you don't cheat me, I don't agree again. But that I don't agree, it must be within the ambit of the law. Now, as the law provides, now therefore, they settle that one. So security-wise, Nigeria has not gained so much because these days, nobody is actually safe anywhere. Nobody is safe. Even governors are almost helpless. In Zamfara, for example, where they say everyday kidnapping, Kaduna, Zamfara governor told us that they say bandits were there in state, they passed 30,000. So even police were there, not reach 5,000. Because say bandits, where people where they terrorize in own state, they don't reach 30,000. See Kaduna, the air problem there, they grow every day. All over is the Edo. So what are we talking about? So government are not being able to fix.
I think the SSGC they banned the day about 500 communities.
Yes, and today's broadcast, according to the president, at least be all the mouthpiece of the nation as of today. He say over 8,000 we don't surrender. It means we have been harboring all these criminals over time. He say they don't surrender, but as they surrender, you get one video where they viral, where they load one truck full of dead people and they push them go into a mortuary. For Nigeria, they will kill people with reckless abandon. Nobody even care. They know they value life anymore. People cannot go to farm. You see, insecurity, it will lead to food scarcity, it will lead to hunger, it will lead to starvation. Today, with the talk of naira, the value of naira don't drop. Today, hunger the land because people know they go farm anymore. In Niger State, they say the bandits go ask people before you go farm, you will pay tax to them. So they don't almost they get their own government there. You will pay tax to non-state actors. And that is a sign of a failed system. So when we look at it from that angle, Nigeria never to gain, especially now during President Buhari's regime, the last 6 years. They have taken over. Army is almost overwhelmed now. For Nigeria now, we will hear somebody will take catapult, shoot fighter jet, he go fall. Then he will raise hand and say, nah, he shoot down. How you don't take shoot down? You where they not train. You where we think say now stick and the catapult they use. You will feel beat Nigeria aircraft where they up, bring and come down. And President they tell us say the Super Tucano he don't they come. That one not be, it's not supposed to be a presidential broadcast. President can't say the Super Tucano when they buy, when he pay for about 3 years ago, say they don't bring some come. And so very soon they go deploy them effectively to fight these people. And they don't try some recently where they say some fishermen, although I mean say they don't kill any wrong person. Say the people when they kill, now bandits wey wear those vests and when they identify them well. So we just hope say they will really continue with that kind of fight. But not be waiting government for the talk for us, say we don't do this one, we don't buy this one, we don't tell police maybe they recruit 10,000 every year in the next 6 years. So you cannot even be planning for 6 years. He has 2 years to go and he's telling us what is going to happen in the next 6 years. He had 6 years before now. He did not. He didn't ask that you should recruit policemen 10,000 every year. Now you are going.
Yes, as at that time, the challenge is never been like this.
It did since 2014. Now Boko Haram day. So, and I don't know whether it's a problem to tell us what is the strength of our military. We go to find out. Me don't read. I want to know how many soldiers there in Nigeria. So that I will juxtapose them with the population. I will feel tell Nigerians say, for one soldier to how many Nigerians? But with the know of police, when we say, okay, police don't they retire, from now on, 10,000 every year, now they will give. In the next 6 years, they will have 60,000 policemen added.
Okay, my for us, if they watch the program now, UDUOTA, UDUOTA means the heart of the matter from any part of the world where they watch us from, either from Abuja, Lagos, Kaduna, Zamfara, any part of the world, or even London or UK or London or US. I'll leave our phone number they open to 0052290 I will just need to get one or two calls from you people. Call 052290573. Just call that number, make we hear from you the pains and the gains. Like I talk for one of our sister program that time. Yes, all of us already see this problem, but now still we could solve this problem. We don't already say ourselves with that problem. We don't say ourselves we don't get issue. Who they pray, make it pray. Who they fast, make it fast. Who they do good work, make it do work. And so we will tell you, do it. So call us, make you put that number for there. Just call us, let us know, yes, some of the gains for inside. Because as at last week again, one of the gains, Nigeria called, federal call approve, is it 159 licenses for community radio and television license. So you buy 159, right?
Yes.
Yes, that also gain.
It's a gain, yes.
Before now, all of those things are there.
Yes.
So, Tony Ara, go ahead, as you now, go to be the way forward.
Okay.
Because number one, when they talk of eggheads, right? If you look at the way economy of Nigeria they go, what will you not say? Because are the right people not there? So what is happening that is making these people? Before the will just take this call. Hello, good evening. Good evening, no. Good evening, sir. Would they hear you, sir? Go ahead. Good evening. Where they call us from? Go ahead, sir. The pace and the gains. Nigeria 61.
I'm watching your program right now.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I thank the other man of black.
Yes.
Yeah. He became my wife. And that's my fear. And I've been talking this country that it's like most of what you say on television is not where children or let's say the people that doesn't take it for, doesn't take it serious.
Yeah.
Most of what that people say on television is just compared like this. The people that don't see it as something that I want to close to or what working upon. So my prayer for this nation is that let God help us.
Okay.
Let God help us.
Okay.
It says that the way the whole thing is going, it baffles me. And that the way when I know when I started my life and how this was, and where it is so pleased. Let us people pray that God will prevail on the current system of nation. But as it is now, my brother, things are really getting out of hand. It is the grace of God for this country to be fixed at stake. Thank you, and I'll enjoy the program.
Thank you, sir. That's my brother from Abuja. Another person. Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir.
But what to be your name? Where they call us from? Go ahead, sir. Your contribution. Okay. Go ahead, sir. Thank you, sir.
The problem of
Yeah.
the problem is when you say life of sacrifice, how it's our own problem. Even including you, the three of you that are looking at you now,
Yeah.
it is our own problem.
Okay, we are all part of the problem.
Yes, we are, no, in all parts, we are the real problem of ourselves in this country.
So what is the way forward, sir? We have identified the problem. Then what is coming the way forward?
The way forward, it is down low.
Love.
Now, you see, the most of the things now we say Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo. But today, we have more than we have 36 states, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
We have 36 states.
Yeah.
When you look at the district, I'm from Edoma. The there is a decision the other time that says every kilometer is another language. Isn't it?
Yes.
But today we always put the finger at say Fulani. When you look at even only a state alone, state alone, we love ourselves. We don't love ourselves.
Okay. I'm saying we don't love ourselves. We'll try to love. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello?
Good evening. We hear you. What do you hear, ma? Go ahead, ma. We're hearing you. Hello? Hello?
You lost it.
No, that one. Let's see the other one. Hello, good evening. What? So the error.
Yes.
What do we wait forward now? Don't see we don't see what we did now.
Because before we thought the way forward, like we talked just now, we have to know what the problems really are.
Not the problem with the talk every day.
I will disagree with my brother before I say the way forward.
Okay.
For some things when you talk.
Hello? 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 Good evening. Yes. Where they call us from? Okay. No, not be even the problem we'll get. Right now, be our president, and you know, if you just talk to her like that, when you call, you must read. Hello, good evening. You mind your language because we must give respect to our leaders. Hello?
Hello?
Good evening. What if you are where they call us from?
My name is Sasarachi.
Where they call us from? Sasarak, where they call us from?
From Imo State.
Go ahead. So make your contribution. Go ahead. Well, that's our sister from Imo State. You know, she's work again. Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, hello. God bless you.
What if your name? Who they call us?
God bless you.
Yeah, your name, sir.
They come from Benin.
Your name.
Now, Bishop, they call Bishop Angola, they call you.
Bishop.
Bishop Angola, they call.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Now, Bishop Samson, they call you.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Contribute to other people. They like.
And they watch the program for saying Nigeria for 61 years now.
Yeah.
My commission will say make our leader make the job well. Because when Buhari entered the position,
President Buhari.
100 naira.
Yes.
Today, dollar is 560 naira now.
Yes.
So today that we suffer all creating the land.
Yes.
Buhari say go say dollar will come 100 naira. If you enter na 560 naira, nothing they talk. So make them think now, how can they beat us?
Okay, so you say you disagree with our brother?
I disagree with him. You know what I disagree with him?
Yes.
He said for education.
Yeah.
We get few university before.
Yes.
But now we don't come get plenty.
Yes.
For any society to develop the way it's supposed to be, na qualitative education. Qualitative and affordable education. Not be education when not fit per society.
Yes.
The kind of education where we get now.
Yes.
You see, the one where most of these schools when they talk now, the graduates when they turn out, most of them are not employable. Now that kind of one we want to say we don't move ahead. And if you even can't take all the index for the university when they the whole world, Nigerian university they just say they back. All the school system they don't dabarura.
But not so big before.
Not be so big before now.
Because I remember that UI, that investment with Ibadan Teaching Hospital, at the time, I said the president of which country, I can't remember.
Of Saudi Arabia.
The president of Saudi Arabia was coming to that place.
You had to make treatment.
To do treatment.
But don't do that one again. Huh?
So,
brother, let me also tell you. You see, most of our graduates now, if you say make the write their name down, they not go feel write them down. Although not be their fault. Because now the system where they come meet. Because when school supposed to work, when students supposed to study, and strike come they throughout the whole years. How do you think say they go measure up? That not that side. And I see the talk now, our quality, the quality of people when they represent us for either State House of Assembly or any National Assembly and all that, the quality of politicians when they represent us now almost zero. Because now what man learn, now they sabi do. The people when you not train well, now they will come enter power governors when they will come do well. So my brother, a lot of things there when we're supposed to do. That make me say just now say restructuring of the nation, restructuring of our thinking. We go to make we modify our thinking. And first, before we do that, sir, our value, social value when we get before, it goes to make we turn them around. My brother, they celebrate, say, religion houses, they grow. If you reach Benin here, for instance, if you pass one street, you will see 20 churches.
Yes.
But now sin, they increase pass. Now that's one person go say, hallelujah, put.
Bless the person, good evening. Good evening.
That one, not be waiting person go glorify. Because you know why? For a person to say, they move forward, they compare himself to a mate. You understand?
But he not talking with the move forward now. He only they talk about the gains, we don't get.
Again, I'm move forward now. Again, not be move forward.
Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What be your name or where they call us from?
I don't think that they call me from Paso Pomba Road.
Okay, go straight to the point. Time not again.
Okay, thank you. My name now is Sako.
Okay.
I come from Edo State. I come from Paso Pomba.
Go ahead.
So the problem we get for this country, now these people, they make money, they make gain from our problems. So they don't want to make our problems solved. So problem we in this country, even small picking, you could see them clearly. Light no deep.
Hello?
Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm good evening.
What be your name? Where they call us from?
I come from Benin.
Go ahead, sir.
What the fuck? I come from Bogota Barras.
Okay. Our last caller. Go ahead, sir. Time no day.
I will come from Amushiro this evening. I go there for that time.
Yes.
So I've been I've been come from the road. The way I go back, okay, they park out, let them pursue them from that state, they come and just stay. With leg, if you see Amushiro now, go with cow now, they park because they take them and let it do everything. Nobody can come about that. I will pursue them for that time, and I believe they come now. Go Amushiro now, you see I'm booking cow full everywhere for this thing now.
Okay, so by way of wrapping up, you ask one question.
So what thing I talk, make we tell ourselves the truth.
What will be the truth now?
The truth not be say Nigeria in so many ways we not go measure up with even smaller countries when they Africa like Ghana and all those places. When we not feel measure up, we go say we dey move forward.
But you not talking with the move forward. You only tell us say that what we don't gain so far.
Gain and move forward. Now so me as here. Bros, okay. Make I tell you, if you say the best way, we go back to the family system.
Okay.
Where it go be say discipline go start from home. Yes. Now what people learn for home, now that they come
going back to the family system.
Discipline, education not be say go read and write alone, no. Moral education day.
Yes.
One solution.
One solution, reorientation of the leadership.
Yes.
The way we do our things.
Yes.
Now the leadership now be the problem of this country, not necessarily the masses.
All right, we salute everybody when we say call us this evening from Imo State to Abuja to Lagos. All of the way call us this evening, we salute now. Like we say, Nigeria is our country. Yes, things are hard. The economy is biting, but it's still our country. Or like I used to say, all of us don't go wrong, go London or UK or US. Those people, they get problem and they face them and they solve them. It's a problem we have to solve it. Make we solve it. As a pastor, as a imam, as a civil society activist, as a journalist, as a doctor, we have to solve our problem. Tony Era, a seasoned journalist and human rights activist, all the way from Abuja.
Thank you,
God
sir.
bless you for
Thank
being
you,
with us this evening.
Thank you, my people out there.
Your
I salute you now.
Abuja brothers.
I salute you now.
For Abuja. H. Irobe, thank you very much. God bless Nigeria.